many times can I use Ascending Stone?
Oh, good question. Let me look that question up. And Rachelle, I never got any questions from you as far as what to answer.
I forgot to send them.
She's just going to ask you them today.
I honestly don't remember what they were anymore.
I don't either.
Wait, can I ask a question? I eat the ice cream tonight, or are we waiting for Jeff?
We should wait.
Alright, let's see. So many things I have to pull up to be able to play this game.
Yeah.
Got so complicated. Got my map pulled up, got my spreadsheet, got your photos, got my notes.
Wait,
Got my fake dice.
Arwood was the only one who had the map to the caves of.
So Arwood had the map to
Where the orcs were.
No, they weren't. Oh yeah, the orcs. Yeah, they were orcs.
We knew the name. It was like Wyvern Tavern or
But
Wyvern
Mark,
Terrial or something.
We're not currently doing the orcs. We're currently learning about the Red Baron brand, the Red Brand, which is a weird name. And we are going to find out their secret tunnel in the forest, remember?
Mm-hmm. But who knows how long that's going to take?
I don't know. Well, Mark, it takes us like 4 hours to get to the battle.
Where you need to do this, do this talk, do character after we start. Because Arwood's going to be gone. Oh, where'd he go? He's the one with the map. And we talk, okay? So this is great.
Ryan, I think you just need to be like, oh, I came down with a sickness. I can't go with you guys or something. Not just like randomly disappear.
Oh, I think the mysterious crazy guy who just popped out of a hole and you guys became friends can just sneak out in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but then we're not gonna like start trusting him and stuff.
I trust him.
Yeah, but if he randomly disappears, then
He told Tinks that he had he told and then anyway we can get to that.
Yeah, we should have him like tell someone.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
Okay.
Well, I need to go like this.
Because he technically did tell me that he wouldn't be able to join us today. So.
Yes, exactly. I want to do.
Wait, he is or isn't going to join us?
He is not. He has to work today.
No, I don't want this one. I want this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Close. I think we are ready. So, welcome to tonight's H&H. Us, Halls, and Hendricks play some D&D. Where we left off, you guys were in the town of Phandelver, and you dropped off a wagon load plus a dead goblin at Barthen's Provisions.
Surprise?
What's that? You're frozen, Mark. You dropped that off? Yes, you're back.
Okay.
You dropped off a wagon load.
Well, like, does she have anxiety always?
Dead goblin at Barthen's Provisions. You went back to the inn, and then you went and you talked to, I believe, Lion Shield. You made a deal with them and told them where their stolen property was and arranged for some money for that. Then you went to go eat, and Pip, who is Scout's son, friend, I can't remember his name now.
Isn't it like Dallin or something?
Talbon. What's his name?
Bartholomew.
I would say she probably has to do
No, this went to the farmer place, All Dress Farm, who's son is Carp. So you met Pip, which was Talbor's son, and he told you about his adventures. Friend Carp, who knew the secret entrance, and you guys went to go talk to the halfling farmer out there. You guys had a wonderful evening of music and dance provided by Tinks. And you told stories, and you guys had a restful night in the rock of Folknor. And in the morning, so all you guys had long rest. In the morning, in the wee hours, Arwood, because Zin was still awake. Arwood told Zin that he had to go meet a friend back in town, and you guys can go and investigate the tunnel, and he will find you guys when he's done. So he is confident in his tracking ability that he can follow you guys, and he can follow you there. And so he said to go off without him. And when he went,
Mark, do you want to mute for a second?
you guys awake after a nice meal at the Alderleaf farm, and the Quarling mom and Carp are ready for you at the door to commence in a walk into the woods. Anything that you guys need to do beforehand to prep or to be ready for? Because let's share this.
Yeah, well.
Do we need to prepare spells?
Well, it depends. Are we just finding out where the secret tunnel is, and then we're gonna prep for it? Or are we actually gonna go in? Because if we're gonna go in, I'm gonna go get my wolf from the inn first.
Well, I say you might want to get your wolf because it's kind of tempting to go into a tunnel if we go near it.
Okay,
We're bringing Ender with us, aren't we?
of course.
Well, then, I would assume you should get your wolf.
We got to bring our meat shield.
He is not a shield. He is a helpful companion.
We should wake him up.
All right. Well, if you guys want, I'll run over back to the inn, grab Wolfie, and then I can also stop by the Lion Shield to see if they've found their goods or not yet. I don't know if it's been quite long enough for them to find their
It's been
goods.
one evening.
They said it was going to be a few days, so let's just give them a few days before we go check on them.
Okay.
All right, someone's gonna go with her so she doesn't get lost.
I'm not gonna get lost. I'm in town. I'll be okay, Ender.
Well, you also might get your hand bitten off by your rabid wolf.
Last time you went on an adventure, you didn't have much health beforehand, if I recall correctly.
Arwood was a lot of help when I went last time.
All right,
If
so
someone wants to come, they can.
Ender goes with Tyler to go get the Mangy wolf.
Okay. I
So-
also want to stop by Barthen's Provisions and see if Gundren's brother Nundro has stopped by or come in as well, because he said he should be back any day now to get provisions from him.
Well,
So
don't take too
let's
long.
go. Yeah, let's go grab. Let's stop by there first, and then run and grab the wolf, and then we'll head back to the farm. Since the provisions is just up the road, a little north from where we are already.
She'd need someone to keep her from getting lost.
What do you mean? I have a map of
I
said
know
town.
we're already headed in 3 other directions. Let's go get this mangy wolf.
All right, but on the way, I'm stopping by Barthen's Provisions.
All right.
So you walk into Barthen's Provisions, and Elmer is at the front desk. Greet you. Again, he's that lean, balding, old, shopkeeper. Well, hello there. How can I help you today? Come to buy some stuff?
We had stopped by and talked to you the other day, and I was just wondering if Nundro had come by and if you'd seen him yet.
Oh, I have not. He has not come in he did not come in last night. But I would like to talk to you about some supplies that were left in the wagon.
What are you talking about?
There was a box with a deceased goblin.
You killed a
yeah.
goblin?
You're talking about Yemak. Yeah.
You knew the name of the goblin that you shoved in a box.
A friend of ours. Well, he's not.
Wait, Yemek is a friend of yours?
No. We had captured him while trying to save Slidar, and he was supposed to take us to his king so that we could rescue Gundren. But sadly, a friend of ours, Zin, tied him up a little too much, and he didn't make the journey.
All right, if you're through confessing to murder, let's go.
I didn't confess.
What would you like done with your goblin Yemek friend?
He's not a friend. Just burn him, bury him, whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Can you take possession of your goblin friend again?
Sure, I'll feed him to my wolf. Let's go.
You have a wolf?
Yeah.
All right, stop confessing to the local townspeople. If you need a priest, we'll find you one.
Well, the goblin is out back. It's in the same box, so if you might take that with you, it's kind of getting smelly now.
Why don't we just light the box on fire?
That is a little close to my barn and to my supplies, so please don't burn down my place. You can do what you want in your boxy goblin, but don't burn it at my place, please. And that, I'm sure, would be more rancid smelling than the putrid corpse.
Okay. We go out back, and we can carry the goblin away. We'll figure out something to do with it.
You're the one who confessed to goblin murder. You take care of this thing.
Ender, you're so unhelpful. The quicker we do this, the quicker we can get our wolf and be on our way.
So you guys dragging? What are you guys doing with this box?
What are you doing with the box, lady?
Are you gonna help me or not, Ender?
You do what? What do you want me to do with this box?
Well, we either take it out to farther away out off the street and bury him, or burn him. What do you want to do?
Leave it here. I didn't kill the thing, and I didn't confess.
You're useless. I grab the box and I start picking it up and moving it.
Yeah, you can. It's a little heavy to pick up by yourself. It's a little long, so you can drag it behind yourself.
All right, I'll drag it behind me.
And where are you heading to? You heading back to the inn? Is that where you go next, or where are you going
No,
next?
I don't think my wolf's gonna eat it. It's probably too old.
Well, then just leave the box.
Okay.
Put it into that store right there.
We'll just carry it out to the outskirts of town and burn it.
Okay, so
A controlled environment.
We have people waiting for us, ready to attack a gang of evil people.
You want to just keep it here and make the shopkeeper angry?
Well, we already drug it out into the middle of the street. I suggest you leave it against that random house right there. Where we're sitting.
No.
All right, Ender looks around, makes sure no one's watching, and then leaves the box.
Make a perception check.
A perception check. Perception, persuasion, perception. I got an 11.
Okay, you look around and it looks like no one is watching you.
All right, I walk away.
You leave the box where? By someone's house?
Just by
No, I drive it to like past the house to the middle of like the outskirts of the town. I'm gonna leave it by someone's house, you weirdo.
Okay, so you take it and you drag it off out of town, and off more into the just little hills right outside of town, kind of off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a good half an hour, and I haven't even started heading towards the wolf.
But she's not lost yet. We don't know. Do a survival check to see if you can get back to town.
Actually be lost.
It's just one road, guys. I'm not gonna get lost.
I'm still following her. I was never worried she would physically get lost. I was worried that she'd start random side quests like burying dead goblins.
Alright, so we're gonna be outside of town when you left. Okay, whatever. Let's go get our wolves.
You walk out of town, you find just, you just walk out and you don't see any houses and you just dump it. Are you taking the box or are you leaving the box there?
No, leave the box. I'm not carrying the box around.
Okay.
I just leave it in the box and, maybe throw some leaves over it.
You take a few strands of black grass, you just throw it on top. That's good.
It's good. It's whatever.
And you walk back. Okay.
Yep.
Head back to the.
I walk back to my wolf, which is in the back of the inn. And when I am in range, I decide to do the animal friendship spell.
So as you guys are walking down the road, you see an older gentleman in nicely dressed, and he waves at you from distance as you guys are walking down the road.
How close is he? Speaking distance or too far?
A yelling distance. He just knows, he sees you and waves at you.
Is he closer towards town or far away from town?
He's right outside of the inn.
Oh, okay. Then I wave back to him.
He starts walking up to you, and as he gets closer, you can see it's Slidar.
Okay.
And Slidar comes up to you too.
Hi, Slider.
Well, hello there. Good to see you guys up and about.
Hold on. Ender checks his memory and remembers whether Slidar owes him money or not.
No. Slider paid us, remember, through Arwood.
Are you saying anything, or are you just thinking?
No, I'm thinking. I was doing a memory check.
Okay. I didn't see you guys at the inn last night. I thought you took out of town.
No, we're still around. We just stayed with a local family here in town for the night.
Oh, you have some friends or family in town?
No, we just happened to meet a very friendly family who offered us board.
Oh, this is a nice town. I've enjoyed it. I just wanted to make sure that you guys got your gold.
Yeah, Arwood gave it to us the other day. Thank you so much.
Again, my life is in debt to you guys. You saved my life, and I couldn't have come out alive without you.
No problem. What are you up to now?
I am investigating the loss of my friend. He was he came out here. Larno. He was a captain of the Lord's Allegiance, like me. He came out to help settle and help organize this town, and he went missing. So I'm out here trying to find out what I can. The only thing I've found is that some people saw him go out towards the the old destroyed man up top one day and never came back.
Huh.
But
Interesting.
what?
So, what'd you say, Ender?
Went by the what?
The
The
old
manor.
man.
The old moon manor.
Then I think you should come with us today. We're actually going to go up there and explore. We've heard that the Red Brand has a secret secret tunnels out there.
I've heard of that brand. That mercenary group. The mayor, not the mayor. What do they call them in this town part? The town hall master or something. It's a weird system they have here. But he said they're just a mercenary group passing through, but everyone in town is not enjoying them and wants them gone.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do about that. You want to join us? You healed up enough for a surprise attack?
I'm not in any shape right now to go on a attacking rampage. But yeah, if you can, I assume you're trying to clear out these hooligans.
That's what our plan is.
Yeah, please do all you can. If you can remove them, come talk to me. I'd like to reward you for that. But more importantly, please look around the manor or maybe in their, as you said, secret hideout. See if you can find any evidence of Larno.
Okay. What does he look like?
He was a scrawny little he was a scrawny, short, dark-built human wizard. He was in his 30s. He had a scar on his cheek. He got from battle.
Battle. Wizards are useless in battle.
It's nice to have one on your side once you go against the Horde, sir.
Uh-huh.
They can do some great stuff, but so he has a scar there, and he's dark bearded and kind of short little human fellow. Don't know much else. I could describe him for you.
Okay.
But
We'll keep an eye out for him, see if we can find him, and potentially bring him back if we can.
that'd be wonderful. Yeah, please let me know, and please keep me informed about that castle of goblins. We need to get Gundren back.
We do. We just came up to a dead end about where they could be. We're trying to, we've been talking around town, seeing if we can figure anything out. So if you can find anything about the location of it, we would love to go get Gundren. I know Ender's a good friend of Gundren's.
Yeah, I'll ask around. You can always offer your prayers at the Shrine of Luck. But any help can help. But yeah, I'll ask around and see what I can find out about that.
All right. Thank you.
I'll see you guys around.
All right.
He heads off.
I head to my wolf. I throw him a big chunk of meat that I bought the other day. And I cast the animal friendship.
All right, so roll. I guess I can roll. What is your wisdom? It's a wisdom saving.
My wisdom saving is +2.
No, it's well. I was curious what he has to make. What's the DC of your spell?
Of my spell?
Yeah.
Oh, 12.
Okay. What is the stats of the wolf's wisdom?
I don't know.
Or don't you have his card in front of you?
Yeah, but I didn't. I mean, it's in a text message somewhere.
His wisdom is 4, I believe.
No, what's his modifier?
Or is it that the spell doesn't work on creatures with wisdom of 4 or higher?
Intelligence of 4 or higher, but wisdom is if they save.
Let's see. Wisdom, 12 plus 1.
Okay. So he succeeds your spell.
Why is he always doing
So
that?
he's not charmed.
He's not charmed?
He's not, but he's happy eating your stuff.
Okay.
Wait, no, you fed him first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so he's charmed.
He is charmed?
Yes, he charmed.
Okay.
Because you see, I have the DC go up if he's fed and happy like that.
Oh, okay. Yes, I fed.
While Ender and Kai are off gallivanting in town, can I ask the fine or the nice lady if I can go hunting in her backyard?
Yes, you may. You want to ask?
Yes.
You gotta do it in character. Quarley is her name, I think?
Coraline?
Or
Quilin?
Quilin, my fine
Quilin.
halfling lady.
Oh, yes.
Would you be so kind as to let me go hunting for some small game in the back pastures while we're waiting for our friends to get back?
Just don't shoot any of my chickens, or my pigs, or my cows, or my children.
You can bet that I won't. I am only looking for small game such as rabbits or squirrels, or maybe if a deer comes by, but I don't think we have time to process that, so I'll just look for small game.
He hears a whisper on the wind. He's a really bad shot.
Yeah, go ahead. You're welcome to. If you get a few of them, I would love a rabbit.
I'll try to do that for you.
Thanks. How should I let you know when your friends return?
I won't be too long.
Okay. Go have fun. So you need to do a what do you call that? You need to do a survival roll.
Do I need to do perception and survival or just survival?
Just survival.
I got a 10.
You got a 10. You were able to roll a attack roll for your bow.
I got a 17.
Okay, you were able to find one rabbit on your journey before you feel like it's probably been long enough that they should go home and meet up with the other guys.
I'll go back and give the woman half of the rabbit and prepare the other half to keep in my bag for rations or for the wolf.
So are you going to try to smoke it, dry it? Or are you going to have it raw in your bag?
Smoking it would take too long. I'd have to cook it, and then I don't know.
You can string out for jerky. So what you can do is part of the process, you can cut it down into strips, and then you lay it out on a string in an open sun, and you let it dry out, and it turns into jerky.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll set that up and tell her that she can have half of it once it's dry, and we'll come back after we defeat the red brand for the other half.
About that time when you show up, Ender, was there anything else, Ender and Ender and Kai, that you were doing in town? You got the wolf, it's charmed, so it follows you, and you can easily find your way.
The only other thing I was going to do was do my other spell of good berries so that I have 10 health berries.
Okay.
And I'm going to put them in a pouch, my bag, and keep them for later.
Awesome. Yeah, so you can use those. You can hand those out. Did you mark your 2 spells?
I did. Do I mark anywhere how many good berries I have?
Do that on a piece of paper. Just because you have 10 of them, just mark one off when you use it. I don't know if there's a way to do that in here. You could click on your good berries and hit customize and do a note and put 10, and then we move it every time you do.
How long do the good berries last? Like, is it something that you can?
They're 24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay.
So they'll last all day.
They last all day. It gives you 1 hit point per berry, and it's a spell. It's a spell that makes 10 berries. The magical berries, you gain 1 health point, and it's enough nourishment for sustain you for the entire day.
If you eat all 10, or if you eat 1?
You eat 1.
Also heals.
It heals you 1, and it sustains you for the day.
Okay, and then we walk back to the forest or to the farm.
Okay.
So, Ryan,
Yes.
one quick clarification question. When I was reading over leveling up, it said something about having to prepare your spells for the day.
What are you? Oh, you're a ranger,
A
right?
ranger. Yeah.
So I think as rangers, you guys can. No, I think yours might be. I'll have to look up as far as this thing. Let's see here. Duplicate. I think. Game rules. Ranger. I think spell casting is natural fighting style spell casting. I believe that with Ranger, you just learn them, so you can't change them. You don't prepare them. You just learn. So the ones you learned are the ones you keep until you level up again. When you level up again, you can change the ones you want to learn. But with Rangers, it's those are the spells you know.
Okay, but as far as mages go, they have to take the first 10 minutes of the day to prepare what spells they want to use that day.
Exactly. So like wizards, they have a book full of all the spells they know, but they spend 10 minutes, researching it and learning, and so they prepare out of the 100 spells they know, they are ready to cast 10 of them or 5 of them.
Okay.
With Rangers, you just know the ones because that's what you've studied and learned about. Because you kind of use nature in your way of wisdom. You've basically come around nature enough where you've learned how to manipulate it. So that's what you've learned how to do. Does that make sense? I assume that's a yes. I don't hear him. So Ender and so Zin, by the time you get back, you are lining up you have pretty much finished stringing out the jerky when Zin and Ender pop up.
What you got there, Zin?
Just went for some small game hunting to pass the time while you guys got lost.
We did not get lost.
No, she had a whole funeral service for a stupid goblin.
I just took it outside town. Calm down, Ender.
Man,
Cleaning up Zin's mess.
one party can't even babysit a goblin without killing it, and the other one wants to bury it.
All right, well, let's go see if we can find this red brand and figure out what's going on here.
Alright.
Side note, Mark, the sending stone can be used once per day, and it recharges at the next dawn.
At the next dawn?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
So you guys go up to Carp and Carolyn. Carp is eagerly, he has his little sword, his wooden sword. He's like, you guys ready to go?
You're ready, Carp. Lead the way.
Oh, it's over here. And he starts taking you into the woods. And Carolyn follows you guys.
Now, let's be sure to be silent because we have to sneak up like really silent, okay?
And don't get too far ahead.
Yeah, Carp, stay by us and stay quiet, okay?
Excuse me, whose woods are these?
Well, I know they're yours, but we don't know if the Red Brand are going to be outside of their tunnel, and we wouldn't want to give our position away, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not concerned about me, but what about the big guy?
Oh, Ender, we'll protect him. Don't you worry.
I'm quieter than this elf.
Only when there's thorns.
Okay, well,
They throw off my groove.
Thorns? Seriously.
follow me. I know the way. It's this way. And don't worry, it's a little ways before we get there. We got to go up towards that manor.
Okay.
Let's go. And he starts running off.
Ryan, the shared screen of the map is gone, by the way.
Thank you.
And it's Dungeon Master to you.
Okay. So from the
You don't use the word master anymore?
Why?
Oh, it's just all the super wokeness. You're not allowed to use master as a word anymore.
Well, what do we call the dungeon person then? The dungeon
Call them-
storyteller?
Dungeon storyteller.
What about Dungeon Lord? Is that better?
That's just about as bad.
Emperor? How about Emperor?
President.
The omnipotent, omniscient ruler of all.
The dungeon representative that could be recalled at any moment if he's so quiet.
So Carp leads you guys off, running down the thing, skipping around, slashing at the tall grass as you guys walk through it, and it's all having fun. And then he gets close to the woods, and he stops. It's in there. Okay, follow me. And he starts leading you guys there. And you guys want to help him in finding it?
Yeah. I'm going to stay close to him just so if anything pops up, I can be a shield so the boy doesn't get hurt.
Are you going to help? Are you just protecting him, or are you going to try to help him find it?
I'm doing both. I'm protecting him while searching and being very aware of my surroundings.
I'm
Checking
just
out
keeping
for-
a lookout, waiting for something to pop its head up so I can swing my axe.
Now, are you guys trying to be sneaky, or are you guys just walking through the woods?
No, we're being
Oh.
stealthy. I
Okay,
just said that.
I
We're being
need
stealthy.
everyone to do a stealth roll.
Did everyone?
Everyone.
I got an 11.
I got an 18.
Wait, pause 1 second. That was Kaya got 11.
Hi.
Kai.
Kayara got an 11.
Pushing on the left. 320, right?
I got a 16.
I got 16 because I'm always stealthier than that elf.
You got a B. A B means natural 20.
Oh, I'm the stealthiest of us all. But
Okay.
I got a
He's
4.
on fire.
4 to it.
Is it plus 4?
Yeah,
That means you got 24.
but I got a natural 20, but it didn't add the 4 if I could do it naturally.
If you clicked on if you clicked on the stealth, it should
Click on
automatically.
the dice.
Oh yeah, click on the stealth button.
But when I click on stuff, it just brings the side thing.
So, Ender, what did you get?
I got an 18.
18. I got 11. Tinks got natural 20.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Okay. Then
16.
okay. Shell, will you roll for your wolf?
For my wolf?
Yep, and add the dexterity modifier.
Yeah, I'll look it up. And do I just do a 20?
Yeah, D20. And 630 is probably something.
All right, dexterity, it's 15 plus 2. So I just roll and do a plus 2?
Yep. Roll plus 2.
Okay. It got an 8.
Okay. So you command your wolf to try to be quiet. And luckily he's charmed, so he really tries, but he's kind of distracted by the scent of Zin's hands and blood. But luckily Tinks notices this right off and plays the melody and calms him down. And you guys all walking quite quietly as Tinks makes this sound that sounds kind of like it's coming from the woods. The Shell, as you are helping Carp is looking around, like, oh, it's this way, and takes off that way. I want you to do a survival check with advantage.
With the what?
With advantage. So you roll survival twice and take the better one.
Okay, so I got a 15 and a 13, so 15.
You got a 15 and a 13?
Yeah.
So your highest one was 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are looking around and he sees, oh, yeah, I remember this spot. And he finds this, kind of old, broken down tree stump. He's like, I was right here and I was attacking the dragon and that blew fire at me. And so I had to run this way and takes off that way. I need you to do another survival check with advantage. So essentially, you guys are you are helping him try to retrace what's going on, so you guys can find the place.
And survival check?
Or just Rachelle.
Okay.
16.
What's that?
16.
Okay. Did I say Kara? Or did I said Shell? So after the dragon, I ran this way, and you guys walked for a little while, getting closer and closer and heading north up towards the manor. As you guys see, the hill kind of starts rising up and going up there. And I ran over, and I had to find shelter. Oh, near that rock. And runs over to the rock. And it's like, and after the shelter at the rock, what did I do next? I had to go jump in the water to cool off. So, and the water is that way. And he typed on his way. Will you do another survival check with advantage?
$14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
You guys head off that way. He's going for a while. He's going. And he's starting to look around, and you can tell he's kind of not quite sure where this thing went, where it was. He's like, it's this way. And he just keeps kind of walking, and you can tell from your survival that you're kind of walking a little bit in circles right now. And
All right, Carp. So it was somewhere around here, you think?
I think so. Well, I had to go in the water, and it was when I was going down the water that I found it. So it was around here somewhere.
Okay.
But
Well,
I can't remember where it was. This doesn't look familiar.
Was it near a rock or a tree or anything in particular that stood out?
Well, I was by the rock when I took shelter from the dragon. And then I had to run to the water.
Or
And,
was the tunnel covered by anything?
oh, the tunnel?
Yes.
The tunnel was by where we played with water, which, it was a lot of moss. Moss everywhere.
so was the tunnel on the ground and something lifted up? Or was it like in a wall? Or what are we kind of looking for here?
The tunnel was kind of like hidden by these like 2 dead trees and this moss that grew up all over it, and then they kind of like sneak around it, and they came out.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know where the moss is. I can't find it. I'm sorry.
Well, you said it's down by the water?
I start looking for the moss near the water.
Plain. There's not any real water. I was just imagining like the dragon actually really fight a dragon. I really want to. And one day I'm gonna fight a dragon, and I will definitely beat it. But I was just playing, and yeah. So there was not a real dragon. Sorry if I scared you. This is not a real dragon that I
I
was running away
appreciate
from.
that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was just playing, and I had to go to the shelter. So I went to the shelter. Oh, it was a real tunnel. I saw the people. They came out.
Okay.
So, Carp, we appreciate you showing us where this was. Why don't you head back with your mom and we'll keep searching, okay?
But I need help you to find the tunnel. You won't find it without me.
Okay, but as soon as we find the tunnel, you have to head back home so you can be safe, okay?
Yeah. All right. Go inside with you.
Probably not what your mom wants to happen.
I'm just looking around for footprints.
Okay. Do a survival check.
$18.
18. Okay.
Carp. Oh,
Walking
sorry.
around,
Keep going.
and you find footprints, and there's quite a few group of them. But as you follow them, you realize they have your own footprints.
Hey guys, I'm a pretty good tracker. Look who I tracked. Ourselves.
And so you realize that you guys kind of went around in circles a little bit, so he's a little lost from his last point of reference.
Carp, what if I pretend to be a dragon? And
Stab you in the gut.
what?
I would stab you in the gut.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the rock. Oh, you are a good adventurer, Carp. Let's go back to the rock and see if I was a dragon, where would you run?
Okay.
While he's doing this, I'm walking around looking at it, trying to find some moss and everything.
Okay. As you guys walk back, you don't find any moss as you go back. You guys are able to find through the tracks and the area you're going through. It's kind of easy to find where you guys went. So you guys went back to the rock. Is where he's at. So Mark,
Okay, Carp.
you need your performance check to see how well you can do this dragon.
I got a 15.
Okay, so how do you pretend to be a dragon?
Okay, Carp, where was the dragon standing when he was attacking you and you took shelter behind the rock?
Well, I was by the rock, and the dragon came from over there.
Okay, so I run over to the spot and I raise my arms up like wings and I very quietly start breathing fire.
Just pretend, right? You don't have like a spell or anything that you.
No, I don't. That'd be really cool, though.
Ah! And he looks around and he starts booking off a different direction. Shell, will you do a survival with advantage again?
$22 both times. Huh?
Okay. With Mark's help with his dragon, it put Carp back into mindset, and he took off going this way, and you guys follow sneakily-ish. Run off through the woods, and as you guys would start walking this way, you guys are kind of going up and around the hill a little bit to a spot that's more shaded. So you guys are coming up, you're going up towards the hill, but there's this kind of little indent as it goes in. And as you guys kind of bend around the indent, there's this big mossy area. He's like, oh, this is where I jumped in the water. So they jumped on the moss. It's like, this is cool. He starts jumping on the moss because moss is really spongy and fun.
Hey, Carp, how about you get off of there? Come here.
Oh, what? What's
Well,
that?
don't you need... I'm the dragon. Don't you need to slay me over here?
Stabs you with his sword.
I fall down on the ground pretending to be dead.
What?
They have moss.
We found the moss.
How far is it?
There's up and around in a little like hidden nook type thing that sits on the north side, even though you're on the south side of the hill.
Okay.
And yeah, so I was playing with the water on this moss. He goes back and jumps on the moss, and then I went this way, and it should be right over here. And he takes you over to a spot where it's not up against the hill at all. But there's this spot where there's like these fallen trees that kind of make this hidden area there's a lot of moss grown up around. It's dark and green and bright green moss that's grown up all over the dead trees. He said, we gotta be very quiet. And all you guys do is a stealth check again. So, very positive. Ender, what did you get?
Which one are we rolling?
Stealth.
There it is. I get a B22.
Ooh, you got natural 20. Nice.
Yeah, because I'm stealthy.
Wait, do you have disadvantage because you have big armor?
Just
I
the
don't have big armor. All I have is a shield.
Okay.
is the B for beyond.
Yeah, B is for beyond. Cool. Okay, so that is Ender. We have Kai,
17.
17. Tinks,
I got a dirty 20.
dirty 20, nice. And Zin.
As I crouch down, I step on a thorn, and I get a 14.
So you guys are walking down closer to it, and you start going through this patch, and Ender puts up his hand and stops you. He's like, there's thorns here. Careful. And so he pushes in his massive
Wait. I would have also insulted the elf. So throw in the insult.
Okay, with your insult.
Say what?
What's your insult? What would you say?
Oh, I would have said, stop. Just like every other field, thicket, forest, and meadow, there are thorns here, you bloody elf.
What are we, British?
Ender
No.
and his big lumbering self steps on all the thorns, crushes them all, and so Zin is able to pass without stabbing and making a ruckus. So you guys creep up your way.
Wait, can I turn to Carp and his mom and tell him that, hey, I think you guys should head back home now for safety. We'll come and check on you when we come back out.
I think that's a grand idea. Come on, Carp. I think we gotta let them. No, Mama, I can fight. And he runs towards you guys.
And he what?
And Carp runs towards you guys.
And I put my arm out and I said, Carp, if you want to be a real warriors listen to their mom.
Okay.
Next time.
We need someone to keep watch around the ground in case something happens when we're gone. We need to inform us of all the stuff that happens when we're not here.
I can be you guys' spy.
That's right.
Stay out of trouble and don't let people see you. And listen to who?
To you.
And your mother.
My mom. Okay. I'll go be your spy. Let's go, Mama. And he takes off. You guys are alone, so you see before you a broken down trees. As you guys sneak up around, you can see that you kind of have to go around one tree and then back along it up to the other one, up around the other one. So it's kind of a zigzag motion. And as you do, you see that there is a tunnel that is kind of down into the ground and going out.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
Two lovers,
Destined to be together.
So we got to make sure we don't light any torches in this tunnel, and let love guide the way.
By the way. I wonder why my screen keeps sharing.
There it is.
Yeah, I wonder why it's not working.
It's working now.
So you guys go into this tunnel. Are you guys going to? Yeah, sorry. So you guys go the zigzag tree, and you guys look before you, and there is this tunnel that is big enough that all you guys can fit in their single file line, walking down in there.
Single file line as in one in front of the other, or everyone next to each other?
One behind each other. So it's not
Okay.
like really wide. So you could carry it. It's probably about 3 feet wide. So it's not that you can carry something through, but it's nothing big enough that you can go side by side. You have to walk in a line.
So Ender, I think you're gonna lead the way on this one, right?
You guys, Beth,
Obviously, you guys are way too loud. You don't
See that?
know how to swing an axe.
And I can't see in the dark, so I'm gonna have to use a torch. So I'll be in the back.
No, don't light a torch and ruin our surprise.
Good
Just
tunnel.
have your wolf guide you. You can talk to it with your animal friendship. So make sure that he can see, and then just follow him.
Does the wolf have night vision?
You would have to look on its type in wolf.
I don't.
That's why you need to have your card in front of you. So you
I
can
have my card, but I don't see. I mean, it has perception, passive perception.
I think that's under Slick's special.
So it has skills, stealth. Yeah, so it does not have dark vision, but it does have advantage on any wisdom perception check that relies on hearing or smell.
Mm-hmm.
It does. I know, this is like a mean wolf.
So Kai, don't light any torches until our cover is blown. I don't want to give them any sort of indication that we're coming before we need
All right,
to.
but then you guys, someone's gonna have to hang back with me and kind of guide me then.
Before we head in, I'm gonna do a little searching around to see how recently there's been anybody here. If there's any signs that someone's been in the most recent time or not, or whatever that means. That I'm saying. So what kind of role do I do?
That'd be investigation.
I'm investigating. I've got a 7.
You're looking around for signs of people coming through, and the only footsteps and stuff you see is your own parties. So if there was evidence, it would have been wiped away with your guys' walking into it. So you can't see anything based upon that because you guys have stomped and walked in.
So unhelpful.
That was a very clever idea. That's very smart.
Yeah.
All right. So Ender lead the way, and then Tinks, you want to?
What's the marching order?
I think Ender, and then Zin.
I
and then-
walk in with my natural 20 stealthiness, with a battle axe ready, and my what's it called, night vision. Who comes
And
next?
Tinks, do you want to hang back with me and kind of help me guide my way?
Sure.
Thanks.
I can see in the dark pretty well, so.
So then you go in behind Ender.
I'll go in behind Ender with my longbow out and an arrow knocked.
Okay.
And I whisper to him, maybe the room beneath thorns in a cave.
Let's hope not.
Kaya and Tinks, who's up? Is it Kaya and the wolf and then Tinks? Or is it Tinks and Kaya?
It's Tinks and then Kaya.
What about your wolf? Where's your wolf? You can't keep forgetting about your wolf, Kai.
My wolf is like beside me.
So our real meat shield is in the back.
Not a meat shield, guys. He's a wolf with feelings.
Here has been attacked by him.
The wolf's like kind of in front of me, kind of between me and Tinks.
So you have the wolf right
I'm
behind
very
Tinks.
leery of this wolf behind me.
Okay, do you want the wolf behind me then?
Yeah.
Okay, Wolfie will go behind me.
Okay. You guys go walking in. It stays pretty much the same shape as you guys keep walking in and keep going through. So it's dark as you guys walk, maybe about 20 yards. There is a abrupt turn as you take this. There's an abrupt turn ahead of you. You guys keep going. As you guys keep walking,
I peek around the corner.
as you go up there, peek around the corner, you see it just continues on. But about 10 yards past that, there's lamps on the walls now.
Huzzah, I'll be able to see.
You guys turn the corner, you guys keep walking, and it kind of bends again. But there's lamps strewn, every 40 feet or so. There's another little lamp that's kind of lighting the area as you guys walking across. And let me grab this 1 second.
Guys, do we have a cover story? What are we going to tell them if they catch us?
They won't need to hear anything with my blade in their side.
We just happened upon them. A cave, and we decided to go exploring.
We're adventurers.
We were exploring the ruins, and then we found this cave when we were eating lunch or something.
Exactly. We're just exploring. And maybe if we find some, don't they all wear like a cloak or something? We can put on disguises.
So we shouldn't attack them if we see them, right?
We should attack them, but then we should also steal.
Why? Wait, what if there's lots of them?
More to murder. More for my blade.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to get this thing set up. The computer's going really slow.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, if we're going to get into a fight, let's do it quickly. I only have 16% battery left.
Chargers for a reason.
My charger is in the other room, and Jessica is, using that room.
So go take charger out of said room and put it in a new room.
But then I would have to get up.
Sounds like a personal problem.
So, Ryan, we can see the whole grayed out method, or the whole cave.
Close your eyes.
No. That's yeah. You can see that whole section.
No, we can see everything.
No, we can see the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Close your eyes. Thanks. Grab player one chair. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully you guys didn't see anything too bad. Good.
We saw some rooms.
Yeah, I saw that there were some rooms, but I didn't really
I didn't
see.
see any bad guys or anything like that.
Okay, well, don't talk about anything. So,
Okay.
you guys walk in, and I want this to be visible. Okay. Make sure you guys can see that. Okay.
So we're in a room with a chasm down the middle.
Yeah, so you guys, yes, I will explain it now. So you guys follow this tunnel all the way down, listen every once in a while, and you come out to this naturally caverned tavern, kind of like a cave with two columns. Where's my finger? Is that my finger? With two columns supporting the 20-foot ceiling. You have two rickety arch wooden bridges that's spanning this chasm.
How wide is said chasm?
The chasm is about 10 feet wide. From what you guys can see as you guys first walk in and crouch at this entrance. So you see the and I need
Need Ender?
wait, I need Ender and
Zin.
Ender and Tinks to roll a deception roll, I believe.
Deception?
Yes.
I got an 11 because I am an honest orc.
Okay. You got 21, Beth?
Yeah.
Awesome.
16 plus 5.
Okay. 1 second, then you roll. And Ender, what did you get?
I got an 11 for I am an honest orc.
I need to do a demon check on him. Just joking, I do.
Oh, I get it. It's from Angel.
So what?
Angel.
Oh, yeah.
Angel had to check to see if I was evil or not.
That's
Do you
right.
remember her? She was the
Yeah.
fan of all of us.
So you guys crouch down, and yeah, I'm still presenting right now. So you guys crouch down, surveying this kind of cavernous thing. It looks like it's a big cavern, 10 foot wide. You can't quite see the depth of it from where you guys are. There's the two bridges, and
They're bridges? Or are they railroads?
they're bridges.
Are they broken?
I know they look like railroad. No, they're
They're like roads
Well,
and wooden.
from where you're standing. There are wooden bridges. I didn't have any wooden bridges on
Oh.
the free service that I was using, and so I used rails.
Okay.
But just imagine that there are bridges.
Okay.
Again, the
Railroads don't exist.
Are you sure these bridges are safe? They look questionable to me.
Yeah, so again, you see two big pillars holding up, kind of supporting the roof. You see the cavern. You see the bridges spawning across. It's about 20. The cavern itself is about 10 feet wide. Open area. From where you're looking, it looks like there is a room on the very opposite corner of you guys, and kind of two passages on the south of you guys from where you guys are right now. And while you're standing there, Ender, you you hear in your mind a voice, kind of insane, a little confused, and the voice said, food. You brought food? Who are you? Here for food? Are you my food?
What in the world? Sorry.
Hey, say that again.
Yeah, Mark, can you mute yours for a sec? I'm getting a lot of feedback from you.
I couldn't hear what the whisper was.
You said, food? Food. Did you bring food? Are you food? Food. Hey, who are you? Hey, food? You food? Who are you? Food.
And I whisper, I'm not food.
No food. You must be food. You came in.
I whisper to the girl or to everyone in the back. I'm like, there's something else here.
At this point, Zen, will you do a deception roll? And Kai, will you do a deception roll as well?
I got 2.
You rolled a 2, okay.
Yeah.
Zen, what did you get?
I got 8.
8, okay.
Wait, they got 2 and 8?
Yeah, they rolled a 2 and an 8.
Man, that sucks.
You guys are all, as he says this, you guys kind of look real weird, and you guys hear, all 4 of you guys hear in your minds, like this voice inside your mind, a little insane, kind of sporadic, going, a ring? You want a ring? I want food. Can I have food? Can I have your ring? And you also hear, lost person. I know lost people. I have lost people. I can find food. You want food? Will you be my food?
Do you want food?
Yes, I want food. Are you food?
We're not food. What kind of food do you like?
I like food. I want
What kind of food?
wolf. I like wolf. You have wolf?
No wolf for you. I have meat. Do you want meat?
I have meat. I like meat. I have meat. I want meat. I want more meat.
Where are you?
I am in here. I'm in you. You and your lost friend. I can help you find your lost friend if you come in.
Do you know Lauren?
Lauren.
Larno.
Larno.
Larno. Interesting. Let me 1 second.
What are you doing?
I am looking at something real quick.
I'm trying to figure out the answer.
I met her, Lauren. Lauren.
Larno?
Larno? Oh yeah, Larno. I met Larno.
Did you
I
eat
know
Larno?
No, I do not eat Larno. I talk to Larno.
Oh, that's good.
We are friends of Larnos. We also want to be your friend.
I like friends. I like food. I want food. You bring me food?
We have some meat.
You come in, bring me food, then you leave?
Yeah, we leave after we bring you food. What are you?
I am me.
Are you
What
mad?
does Larno want you to do for him?
Oh, I am here. I watch this place. I hear this place. I see this place. I am this place. And I eat. I eat in this place. He brings me food. And I watch and I see.
Do you report back to someone?
I report back, report back, report back, report back.
Who are you guys all talking to?
Oh,
I can hear your voice too.
yeah, all four of you guys are now hearing the same voice.
I rolled
In your
21.
I know. You hear in your voice. You hear in your mind, but you roll good.
It's saying the same thing to all of us.
See, as far as you know.
I don't
Do you
Do I know magic? Do I know magic? No, I am.
You are magic.
Magic. I do not know what magic is, but I can. Ooh. Rono knows magic. I do not do Rono. No, I'm not like Rono.
Where are you?
I am in here. Where are you?
In here.
I know, I see you. Are you trying to look for him?
Yes, I'm looking.
sound like a spider.
What is your name?
Ender, you said you're looking for him?
I am looking for him.
Do a perception check.
Do you like music? Oh, sorry.
I got a 3.
You got 3.
I don't find him.
1 second. What skill does that go off? Stealth is okay. Yeah, you do not find him, sadly. Just barely. You do not see him. Like there is no movement. You don't see any movement going on. So like there's no clues as far as where this thing is.
Well, can I look too? Can we all look?
Nope.
Well,
I'm
Rachelle,
going to
you're blind.
Well,
Oh,
this,
there's dots in there.
yeah, this isn't dark, so this is lit up. So it's not like
Okay.
darkness is in the cavern.
All right.
So,
Can I look? Or can I have my wolf look?
You can have him do a smell or sight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you having the wolf? Okay, so
No,
I want you to do an animal handling. I want you to do an animal handling check and tell me what you tell the wolf to do.
All right. I turn to my wolf. I got a 5, by the way. I turn to my wolf and I say, "Can you smell anything? See anything?"
Let's see here. We roll a d20 and add his what is that? Add his wisdom modifier.
Let's see. Wisdom is +1.
Yep.
We got 3. Poor little wolf. So I'm really doing it today.
He's sitting there and he's you said you asked him to smell it, so he starts smelling and he starts growling. He smells something and he's kind of looking leery and kind of a little confused and not knowing what it is.
I asked the voice in the head, "What is your name?"
My name? I am Nori.
Nori. Nori, if we come in, will you not eat us if we give you food?
Can you give me enough food?
How much food do you want?
All of you.
Well, we are not on the menu, but we can give you the food that we have.
Okay, you bring me food, and I not eat you.
That's right.
I don't
Because
think
if you promise not to eat us, we can come back and bring you more food every time we come.
You come alive. I'm not
We
making
can.
you are new.
We can come back.
Yes, come back. Give me food. Bring me more food. You come, put food down. I eat, and then You
So I
Um,
grabbed a big chunk of meat that I got from my wolf out of my backpack.
didn't you just feed that to your wolf?
2 of them.
she got 2 of them.
I thought you fed one of them to him yesterday and one this morning.
No, one this morning. And remember, the yesterday's one I got from the inn.
Oh, that is true. That is correct.
So I get this big chunk of meat, and I hand it to Ender to chuck into the room so we can see what we're dealing with.
I chuck it in there. With
Where-
my super orc straight.
Where do you want to chuck it?
I want to chuck it.
Away from the cavern.
So yeah, the question. So here's the question: you can use dexterity or strength. So strength is distance or just a place, where dexterity is more preciseness.
Okay.
So you tell me how you want to throw it and where.
I want to throw it right in between those 2 rocks that are in front of us, because that's far enough away that it couldn't attack us, but close enough that if we wanted to, we could all rush out and chop it.
Okay. Okay. So
Too close, Gary. You don't know how big this is, Ender.
I'm planning on chopping it.
make a strength check.
Strength.
But he could become my new pet.
Your wolf hears that and is like, hmm?
another pet.
Hold on. Where's strength?
So it's just the very top. So just do the strength. Just do
Okay.
random strength. Go. No, you could do. Sorry, you could probably do an athletics.
I got a 25.
Okay.
Natural 20 with a 5. So I could probably knock the thing out accidentally.
So you take it and you chuck it, and you chuck it real hard, and it hits that pillar and splatters a little bit and falls down on the ground. And you hear your voices. Thank you for go now and bring me more.
Maybe come down.
I can't. Someone's doing something.
I think it's Mark. Mark, you're gonna have to mute.
Sorry.
We hear TV.
I think he got up to go get his charger.
Yay, Mark!
Mark, you get a benefit for being so willing to work. You get an inspiration point. Way to go.
Woo, woo. What does that do for me?
Inspires you to
I don't know. There's activation thing. You can click on the inspiration button and say you got it. I can't remember exactly.
Okay, so we have echo in the background.
I think you took off the earbud.
Who took off the
Mark. Okay, is it happening? No, so it's
Is what happening? I was just muted.
yes. Well, why echo? Now there's no echo. So I think you took out your earbuds, so now it's echoing with something or
Yeah, I only have USB-C ports on this phone, so I can't charge my phone and use the headphones at the same time. And I left my wireless ones at work on Friday.
You just have to keep muted a lot then, because it echoes a lot then. You don't have like a fancy self-charging, put it on a little spot thing?
I do, but I'm afraid it won't charge it fast enough.
So you guys throw the meat, and Nori says, oh, "Thank you. You leave now. I eat. You leave and bring me more."
So we're gonna pass through. What? First of all, do we see it?
It has not moved yet.
Okay.
It's
say we're
asking you to leave and go get him more.
Nori,
You
you
have
have
that.
Nori,
Did
you
you have
have
that
to
rabbit?
do this before we can get you more.
I didn't. Who wants to say what?
Do you still have the rest of the rabbit?
No, I think Mark left or Zin left it out to dry. When we
Yeah,
were at
yeah, it's not there yet. He doesn't have the rabbit.
Nori, you have to eat this meat before we can get you more meat.
Oh, I will eat it, but you go and give me more, and then I eat.
Well, how about you eat first and then we get you more? That way we know how much more you need.
Okay, Ender and Zin, not Zin, Ender and Kai, will you do another deception roll?
Deception.
Deception's not my strong suit, guys.
Deception.
Perception or deception?
Deception. So try
I got
to
a 9.
I got an 8.
Okay. Wisdom. Okay. Okay, I commit. You stay there.
Okay.
You guys.
Do you guys think this continues throughout the whole cave or just in this part?
You guys see as this creature comes around, this massive one-eyed being with spikes all around it, kind of just gnarled and clawy and human bipedal, but definitely just like this massive eye, just in the center of its face with this massive jaw. And spikes that come off the back. It's normal height, so it's just average height, so kind of like 5 feet. So it's kind of humanoid, human size, but just this massive eye, green-eyed, staring thing. And it looks at you as it's kind of walking and inching its way over to the meat.
I do like I think back to all my studies and my books to see if I can place this creature as to what it would be and if it has any weaknesses.
The eye. Throw a javelin in the eye.
You could do a history check for that.
A 9.
Okay. In your readings, you haven't really read much about subterranean monsters. Hasn't been a big focus, so you are not familiar with this being.
I think back over my time and my adventures and my years and years and wonder if I've seen one of these before, looking back in my memory. What do I check with?
Do a history check.
Okay. Get up for this, you know.
You're so good.
History. I don't know much about history.
Don't know much about
No,
history.
I got a 10.
Don't know much about biology.
That's
But I
not
do
any
know
better
this.
than Phil.
You and me.
What do you got for me?
You have not encountered one of these in your years of going to the cave.
Because I must.
I think back to my days in the military and remember that I have killed many of these.
And you
I
remember
got
you
a
haven't killed any of them.
I get a 17 on my history check.
Yes, you don't. You remember in your history that you have never seen one of these before in your life.
I killed them many times.
I say, Nori, can we come in and eat with you?
You bring me food. Leave. You leave. You said I eat. You leave, and you bring me more food.
What are you watching for, Nori?
Nori,
I'm watching for the cave, so that no one comes into the cave.
what's in the cave that you have to watch? Is Lando in the cave? Larno in the cave right now? You said you were friends with Larno.
Larno. Yes, Larno. Cave. In cave. Maybe?
Is he?
Did you know that there's a lot of food in the cave? We could go in and go get it for you.
You do not come in the cave. You bring me food.
The food is in the cave. I gotta go get it for you.
Make a deception roll.
Ooh, I'm good at those. I get a 9.
Okay. He reaches down and bites the food. Good meat, good meat. You bring me more food. You said more food in here?
Yes, we can. I think there's more food in the cave. I just need to come in and come get it for you.
Which part of the cave were you going to?
The part that Larno's been keeping you out of.
I stay here. You stay here? Can I stay here? I stay here. You go.
Yep, you stay there, and we'll go to the part that he doesn't want you to go into. That's where he's keeping all the food.
Where you go? I stay. You go?
Yep, we'll go to the cave.
Which part? Where are you going?
Now, question for you. Is this an animal or a beast?
It's a creature.
You're talking about with your senses, right? Because you have abilities with senses based
Yeah, I have like
your hunters.
I have something with beasts that I'm better at.
Favorite enemy.
They're my favorite enemy, and I'm just wondering, is
Yes.
this a beast?
This is not a beast.
Okay.
It's a monster.
And it's not an animal, so I couldn't do like an animal handling skill on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where do you go? Where's the meat? Where do you go in the cave?
We're not sure about the shape. Can you tell us a little bit about the shape of the cave?
People come in here. People go in there. People come in here. People go in there. And he points to here, 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 and here.
So if those people come in, why can't we come in?
No, we're past that. He's trying to figure out where we're going.
Okay.
You do not want to come in? You can go out.
No, we do want to come in.
Okay, you bring me food. Where are you going?
We're gonna go into the cave.
We're going to go into multiple parts of the cave. We have to look at all of it to find you the
We gotta
best
get you
food.
all. We want to get you all the food in the cave.
Okay, you bring me food. And I not eat you. Go now. And you see him quickly dart with the food, and they kind of jump down this cavern.
Jump down the
Okay.
cavern. Okay, I say we go around to the left-hand side to that one first, then follow that road to the next one, and then across.
Then, so you're saying this one right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
But
So
keeping our eyes on the cavern just in case the monster jumps back up.
Yep. And I, with my awesome powers of being invincible, slowly walk towards the direction that Kyara told me to go.
Okay, 1 second. Let me how do I do now? Let's shrink this.
Wait, we just said it.
No.
South.
Side note, Ender, we made Laura's chocolate chip zucchini muffins today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They probably weren't as good as her spinach salad, but it was probably okay.
They were pretty good. I think I would add more chocolate chips, but other than that, they were delicious.
Okay, so as you guys are coming down to this side, right?
Yeah.
You guys are going along the wall, staying, far away from the cavern and stuff as it goes, and you come into this hallway where there are depressed steps as it goes down into a hallway down there, and you can see one door.
We go down.
Does anybody else have more meat for the next time we come into this cavern?
No.
We'll kill something.
We'll figure it out.
We gotta go get the food, okay?
Okay, so you guys walk down here. Again, the whole thing is lit up with there's some torches on the walls or candles. There's candles on the wall, oil candles on the wall. There in these, you leave this natural stone cavern with this massive crevasse in the middle, and you start walking down and you see that it's now been carved and etched out and kind of turned into these hallways with stones, pressed up against and masoned up against the wall, making it a solid structure as you come through. As you come through, the ceiling kind of depresses down into you, so it's now normal like 8 feet tall. As you come down into this hallway with 2 doors.
So, should we try that first door on the left?
We go into the first.
Okay. 1 second.
Before opening the door, I put my ear up to hear if I can hear anything.
Well, I guess you can do that, Beth.
Thank you. Do I need a perception thing?
Yes. You didn't want to just walk in? I was just going to have you guys walk straight in. That was too slow.
We were going to have ourselves just walk straight in. Where do I do perception? Oh, don't worry, it's a... Oh, no, I always think the 7 is a 1. 11.
Okay.
I do that too, Beth. I'm like, no, 1! And then it's like 7, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You put up your ear.
Yeah, it'd be nice if the font was a little bit less awkward on it.
Oh, yeah. You put your ear up against it, and you can hear these gruff voices that I don't think, let's see here. Do I have it in here? I think I wrote that down. Yeah. Who are you? You're Tinks. So you put up your ear against the thing, and you hear these gruff voices shouting, and not shouting, but like doing this command kind of voice in a language you don't quite understand.
None of us understand it?
Well, Beth is the only one up with her ear up against the thing.
So what does Beth say?
Guys, there are people in there talking, but I don't know what language they're speaking.
So I come up and I peek my ear against it to see if I know it, since I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different languages.
Okay, roll your perception.
11.
11. Okay. So you put your ear plug in there, and you hear they're yelling in Goblin, but it doesn't quite sound like a Goblin. But they're yelling in Goblin, and they are yelling commands like, "Lick the floor, roll like a dog, you dog," and just random kind of like odd commands like you just give to an animal you're trying to like have harass.
All right, guys, they're speaking Goblin, but it doesn't sound like it's coming from a Goblin. And they're just yelling out random commands like they're training something. Or
Sounds like we found our meat.
Also sounds like we found an army.
How do we want to, do we want to knock on the door and then let them come over and then?
Maybe we should check the other door.
All right, we can
What's over there?
see if we can hear anything from there.
Yeah, give it a try. before we go walking into something that maybe we don't want to walk into yet.
You guys walk over that door. I assume you put your ears against again.
Yeah.
Either you guys can both roll your own perception, or one of you guys can roll advantage.
What advantage?
Rachelle
To
rolled.
perception or what?
Perception. Yep.
I have a +4 in perception, so I can do it.
Okay, so you roll advantage.
Let me check my perception. I might have +4 or 5. I have +4. You can do it.
All right, I got a 20, a dirty 20.
Well
Okay.
done. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
You move over to that door, and you listen there. And as you listen in there, you can distinctly hear about 4 different voices as they are yelling and kind of. You can tell that there's 4 voices kind of yelling at each other around a card game. Is most likely what it sounds like. So there's 4 distinct voices yelling back and forth about a card game. Like, oh man, that was mine. Oh, you little cheat! I'm sure you did that. No, I'm fair. No, it was all good. I'm watching you. Okay,
Now, is this
round.
is it-
Okay, hit. Oh!
Is this done in Goblin or in Common?
It's in common. It's
Okay.
more human. You get it.
I'm
Sounds more
guessing
human.
it's those red guys.
Okay. It sounds like they're playing some card games in here, guys. Just probably about 4 people in this one. What do you think? Which door should we go? And should we go in pretending like we want to join the Red Baron and see if we can get, or Brand, and see if we can get some more intel, or just go in guns blazing?
Or should we go to a different area and inspect some more? What are we looking for exactly again?
We're here to take out the Red Brand and to see if we can find Larno.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, it sounds like there were less people in the goblin room.
Maybe we can get whoever they're training to be on our side if we rescue them.
Okay, so you want to go through the first door? We want to go in ablazing, or what's our plan of attack?
We can always try to walk in like we own the place.
Say, send the wolf in. Yeah.
I agree. Walk in like we own the place. We can always swing. You can always swing the axe quicker than they can raise the alarm.
All right, you go in first then, Ender.
So we all walk in briskly so that we're all right there immediately.
Okay. One second.
Kai, you might need to take the lead on this one and give the commands to these goblin fools.
Potentially, we'll see what happens.
Okay. You guys. You guys. As you know, as you guys come barging in, you interrupt 3 bugbears. As you walk in, kind of yelling at this goblin who's laying on the floor in these tether drags, rolling and kind of licking the floor on it. Like he rolls, licks the floors, rolls around, licks the floor on every pass. And there's just garbage and trash everywhere. This place is not kept nice. It stinks like urine and other matters. And there are these 3 bugbears.
And the bugbears are the same creature we killed in the cave.
The cave.
Yes, it is.
Bugbear is the same as Clark.
Yes,
Okay.
we killed Clark.
I yell in Goblin, stop! What are you guys doing?
They're taken a little surprised, and look at you. And one of them speaks up in Goblin. And he says, "Who are you? You."
I am a head commander in the Red Brand. Don't you know me?
You know, head commander. I think you just walked in here.
You fool. How little you know.
How little I know? I work for the Black Spider. I am ahead of this thing. I run this place.
You talking about...
Talk to me.
Wait, what was the spider's name again? I forgot. Larno? No.
Larno? I don't know Larno. I said the spider. Now,
Sorry, I could not hear that.
I said I work for the Black Spider, and I think we're about to have fun with you little trespassers.
You talking about the spider?
In a rage, I swing my axe and split his head open.
Okay, I need you guys to roll initiative. Encounter. Yep. Oh, sorry. And as you guys are yelling and he's doing this, the goblin that was rolling on the ground, as you guys walked in and you guys started yelling, he got this like terrified face on him and he just like passed out, like laying on the ground. So the goblin is passed out on the floor.
I don't remember how to roll initiative.
There is at like the home at the main screen.
Yeah.
Or up top is just initiative. Oh.
I got a 10.
Okay, wait 1 second. Let me. Ender, what was yours?
A 10.
10. Okay, Kai.
6.
Although, don't I get to still do the first thing if like they were just talking and I swung my axe?
1 second. Let me get the things and then we can figure that out. Kai.
6.
6. Okay. Tinks.
19.
19. Zin.
4.
4. Okay. 1 second. Let me.
Are bugbears considered large creatures?
No, they're medium.
Are they considered beasts?
Nope, they're not. Here, let me roll these guys. Roll. 11. And roll that. 15. From here. Initiative 11 plus 2. It's 13. Okay, so Ender. So the order goes: Tinks, then the Goblin, then the Bugbears, then Ender, then Kaya, and then Zin. I will let Ender do a first strike. Just kind of like a surprise, just one swipe or one move beforehand, and then we'll go in order.
Sweet. So I obviously attack with my great axe, and I got an 18.
Which one? So there's Goblin 1, 2, and 3. One Goblin is right next to the passed out. Sorry, one Bugbear is right next to the passed out Goblin. That's number 1. Number 2 is the guy that was yelling and talking to Shell. He has kind of this eye patch and this big emerald.
Which one said that he was the head guy?
Number 2.
I swing at number 2's head.
Okay, so you leap out at him and swing. You roll the what?
I got an 18.
Okay, so you hit.
And I got, for my damage, I love this now that they got dice in here.
Yes.
I did 11 damage.
Nice. With your big axe swinging down.
Wait, hold on. I also did rage, which I think does something.
So in
So I
the
said in a
future,
rage.
yeah. So in the future, you have to say that you're raging before you attack. But will that
I
do
did.
it?
I did. If you'll rewind the tape, I said in a rage I swing my axe.
Oh, okay. Well done playing that. Okay, so you.
Now where on the screen do I do raging?
You do
Okay.
+2 to melee damage.
+2 to melee damage. So it's actually an 11, 12, 13. So it's a 13.
Okay. 13. Nice. Okay. Tinks. Is that all you done? And
Wait, is it killed or what happened to the little goblin or the beast bugbear?
the goblin is passed out. Ender attack number 2, and so he came and swiped him and hit him and cut him, but he's still standing.
Okay, so he's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
The attack number 1, Bunker.
He attacked number 2.
The one in the bed.
The one in the bed. So he's standing up on the bed. He has an eye patch over it and a big emerald on him. And he was the one that was talking with Kai. And
He's the one that said he's the leader.
So.
So you could do.
Looking at doing anything.
Yeah.
They all have to make a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And if they fail the saving throw, they make an attack roll or saving throw. They must subtract them from
Yeah. So that debuffs them. So that makes all of them weaker.
the weaker.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So how do you do it?
What?
So
So I take out an instrument and do it then?
yeah. So like now it's kind of like explain like how you make this resonance with a sound, or how do you confuse.
This is where you're storytelling.
Oh,
This is how you storytell, and then you hit cast. So you hit the cast button.
hold on, I gotta put that. So, but I don't want to be loud because other people in the cave might hear me,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should anyway. I'm sorry, guys.
I think you have your.
Doesn't she get a bonus action? Like everyone gets a bonus action, so couldn't she like reach back and close the door and then start playing?
Oh, do I get?
I could give you that as a bonus action because it's small enough. Interacting with the surrounding is considered an action, but just like kicking the door shut, I could see that as a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna kick the door shut and then bring out my dulcimer and we got rid of my page again. I keep going back too far.
And you cast Bane.
And I cast Bane by hitting a couple chords, and it puts the spell on them.
So now dissonance notes and they get ringed in the ears. Okay, so what is the DC?
Sorry that I don't have a. I want to make it sound like I'm not trying to talk when I'm like in a story.
Just do eye motion. So I do this.
Okay. So I'm playing my chords to make them less intense.
What's the DC you will have to make?
I don't know. I lost it. Spells. Bane. What's your question?
There should be like a DC rating that it has to roll better with. It has either where I have to roll.
Attack/save.
Yeah.
Why don't you look at this?
I
I don't know if I can explain it to you.
So if you look in your spells, it says hit/DC, so the DC number.
Hit. Doesn't say that.
It says Bane time 1A, range 30 feet.
Oh, I was inside of this.
Oh. Yes, out here it says 13.
13.
Inside of here it's right there. Attack/save.
Charisma.
Charisma save, okay.
Charisma 13.
Okay, let me pull up their info. Their charisma is a -1. And you said 13.
Yeah.
So they get what did they roll?
Good call, Beth. Good call.
Yeah. I think I almost went to bed.
Okay, so as you do this dissonance, the sound resonates out of them, and the two, number 1 and number 3, kind of clutch their ears, like, ugh, and number 1 just kind of shakes his head, is like, your music can't affect me. And so 1 and 3 are now banged. I need to. What?
2.
No, 1 and 3 are banged.
What does that mean?
It means that they're debuffed.
She debuffed 1 and 3, so they're not as strong anymore.
But every time they attack, they have to roll 1d4 and minus that from their attack.
Does it not also go against their saving throws?
Yes, it goes against the saving throws and everything as well.
So what that means is you definitely want to kill number 2 first, because everyone else is weaker and not in charge.
Okay. That works. Anything like that, and it doesn't affect anything. Okay. Sweet. So those are banged. We got that marked down. Okay. So now it is their turn. Tinks just went. It's Goblin. So Goblin is just passed out on the floor, not moving, just like scared out of his wits. The goblins. Sorry, the bugbears. Number 1 will jump at number 1 will jump at Tinks, who just made the sound.
Everyone else on the map is technically still in the cave with Nori.
Yes, I'm just not moving everyone because it takes so long on this computer right now. So the bugbear comes in with its morning star to come attack you, and it just misses you. It's just like, it's kind of got this ring in his ear and just kind of swipes at you, but misses you, thinking that there's 2 of you guys. That's 1. Number 2 is going to attack Ender as he got slashed by him.
I'm now I think it's a 17. Where is that? Yeah, my arm class is 17 now.
17. Okay, now I have to roll a 1d4 to see how much moves it gets. 1.
I thought you said 2 wasn't banged. It was 1 and 3 that are banged, and you said 2 was going to attack Gary.
Right, thank you. So yeah, number 2 hits. Number 2 hits you for 2d6.
So I get advantage on strength checks, saving throws, and a resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
Okay.
So I also get a resistance, which doesn't that like reduce whatever damage I do?
Yeah. So he pulls out his morning star and he swings at you. He hits a 11 points, so take that down to 5.
So 5. Done.
Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 will jump at Zin. And what is your I have it written down here. So Zin, you have an armor class of 14, Zin? Is that still right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so he hits with 2 of those. Ooh, and he does 11 damage to you as well. Okay, that's Bug Goes Enders. Your move.
All right. I grin and swing my axe with all my might towards the face of the bugbear. And I got a 20, not a natural 20, but I got a 20.
You hit.
And I hit, and I do 14 damage.
Nice. That's a hit.
Wait. Hold on, I get damage. No, sorry, 14 is my thing, but I am also raging. So 14, I do 16 damage.
Nice. Anything else?
Let's see. I'm standing in the middle of the thing right there. There's not really anything else I can do, so no.
So currently, you're actually up here, going up against number 2. Tinks is here with number 1.
Sorry, I'm gonna continue to murder this guy. In fact, he should be dead by now. I'm good at killing things.
And another person.
Number 3 just attacked me.
I know. I don't see your character. Is what I'm saying.
I'm underneath the wolf.
Okay. So Ender just went. That means it is Kai's move.
All right, can you explain to me which bugbear, like, what's their health limit at? Like, what are they looking like?
So number 2 has had 2 gashes out of them from Ender's great axe, and 1 and 3 has not been touched, but they have attacked Zin and Tinks.
Okay.
Basically, what the dungeon lord is saying is that you're not privy to information about their health pool.
I know it's time. Okay, so I first turn to my wolf and point to number 3 and say, attack, and goblin, because that's what the wolf knows. And then I pull out my arrow and shoot the same bugbear.
Okay. So roll disadvantage for shooting.
I don't know what that means.
That means you're
too close.
You roll your d20, and then you take the smaller amount.
Why?
Because you're trying to use an arrow in a 5-foot shot.
Oh, okay. So then I won't use my arrow.
No, you already said you've done it.
You already did.
Go and do it. You already did it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a thing.
Now you do.
My first one was a 16. My second is a 5.
So you miss. See, you pull up, you think you got really aimed well, and then the Zin and the bugbear kind of like move and dance for him, and you release, and it goes right between them and misses all of them.
Okay.
So why don't you roll a attack for your wolf as your bonus action?
Okay. I'm trying to remember what a d20 is what I roll, right?
Roll your d20
Or
to hit.
no?
Hit your d20 to see if it hits, and that's a +4.
So a +4 and a d20?
Yep.
Okay. You got a 9.
He misses. So he comes up and jumps at the bugbear guys. You let go of the arrow, and it's a big miss. Everyone misses around. Okay. Anything else you're doing?
I don't have anything left, right?
You can move. Yeah, essentially you have movement left because you have your action, your bonus action, your reaction, and movement.
I'll stay where I am right now.
Okay. That takes us in.
So my spells, they only take a bonus action length of time to cast. Can I cast it before my attack?
Yes, you can do.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike on... so I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike. So for the next minute, the next time that I hit, the creature will have to make a strength saving throw of 11 or more in order to not be restrained by the vines that come up from the attack. Every turn while they're restrained, they take 1d6 of piercing damage at the start of its turn. And then it can make a success. It can make more saving throws for continuous turns. I'm going to use my short swords to hit Bugbear 3, the one that attacked me.
Okay. Roll to see if you
Oh, I got a 10.
You summon up the vine coming up around you. You're about to flash your vine gets in the way.
Don't they have to take those from me?
Yes, but that's what it says.
But it says
And now I'm assuming since I cast my spell, I can't attack with my second short sword.
True, because you're
it says whenever
yeah, so
are they doing the saving throw right now?
no, they haven't done the saving throw. Mark
Oh.
rolled to see if he hit.
Oh.
But when they do the saving throw, once Mark does hit and those vines surround it, then they will have to do a bang to.
I'm just trying to remember. I just want to remind you
I appreciate
so
that.
that we don't forget to keep them lower.
Yes, I appreciate that. You're doing good as your character. You keep me in check. Okay. So that brings you back up to you, Beth.
No, but what? Don't they have to defend themselves or something? Did they already do that?
They already went.
I didn't. Did they get their minus stuff?
They did do the minus things.
I don't want to attack.
You could you have a bonus action of Bardic Inspiration. Bardic Inspiration, you can do 3 of those per long rest.
What does that mean?
As a bonus action, a
Where's that?
creature. So if under actions, if you go down to bonus actions,
Oh, bardic inspiration.
they basically get a D6 that they can use for the next 10 minutes to improve ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
So I would give these to my friends right now.
You could give them to your
But
friends
how
yourself.
close are these things to dying?
So that's where you need to decide if you
I'm
want to
asking
waste.
you.
I can't tell you. One person has been slashed twice.
Oh,
Has been from
Okay.
Gary, and other ones have not been hit yet. You have your crossbow. You have Mage Hand and Minor Illusion.
Oh, what's that gonna do?
Mage Hand can move things. Minor Illusion, you can make something appear.
You could trip up Bugbear number 1 by moving the passed out goblin's hand or arm in between its legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my mage hand to do that. So I throw my floating hand and that moves the goblin's body and trips it up into between the bugbear's legs, so he starts to trip and fall.
Okay. Small goblins. So you can't move the whole goblin, but you can definitely move his like arm and things to kind of like get in his way.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
I'll give him disadvantage.
Thanks,
Okay. Bugbear 1 goes, and he is going to attack you, Tinks,
Me? Why me?
because you're the one who's standing next to him. And you didn't move on your turn, so.
Why would I move? There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fine because you were there.
But I'm tripping him.
So he has disadvantage and bane.
And Bane.
So like the chance that he hits is going to be low.
Okay.
Your AC is let's see here. Tinks is 13. Is that still correct?
Yep.
Well, this one. Well, this one. Okay. Do a D4. 3. And I roll one of these guys. So he comes in to swipe at you, and he takes a step, and he gets jostled off by this, and he just completely swoosh misses you again. And the Bane took him down. He's still ear ringing, a little confused about that, and just completely missed you. Number 2 is going to go. He's going to attack Ender again. And okay, yeah. Ender, and he. Ender has AC. You have AC of 15, or you got more?
17.
You got 17. Oh, because you got a shield. You bought a shield. Is that correct?
Yep. That is correct.
I gotta update that on mine. You got 17. Okay. That means. So he hits, and he is just like rolling your AC every time, and you do. You take 9 damage, so that's 4 damage.
Say what? I've
4
got protection against this type of damage.
Yep, exactly. So it was 9, and you have to down to 4.
Okay.
And you got his minus for being a Bane.
He's not Bane. He's the one that's not
Yeah,
Bane.
he's the one that's not Bane.
Now number 3 is going to attack Zin. He's gonna What is the wolf's AC? He hits the wolf.
I thought he was attacking Zin, not the wolf.
No, he's gonna attack the wolf.
Okay.
He's going to take his Morning Star and just slam down on this wolf that came at him. He's going to do 9 points of damage.
Ooh, how much do the wolf even have?
He has 11. The wolf has 11 hit points. So he's down to 2.
Okay. We'll at least have some meat for this crazy thing.
Hey.
And that takes us to Ender. Your move.
I grin and say, "Nice shot, punk," and swing at the punk face man. And I get a 13.
You miss. You swing, and he's kind of hurt, and he's noticed your pattern, and this time he brings up his shield and blocks it. And he says, "You smile at me, you big orc."
I get advantage on strength checks, and oh no, that's strength isn't not attacks. Okay, never mind. All right, I don't hit.
All right. Kai.
I go at number 3 with my short swords. Both of them.
Okay. So roll attack.
I got an 8 on one of them. And an 18 on the second one.
Okay, so you miss with your main hand, and you hit with your. I assume you're taking a bonus action to do the attack with your second sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you just do a 1d8, 1d6 for damage.
I got 5.
Nice. Okay. He has finally been hit. Okay.
And then I kind of jump back from him too. Can I do that or no?
You can. Do you want to? He'll take an opportunity attack on you.
Then no. If I stay there, he won't attack me?
He won't do an opportunity attack. So if you're in melee range and you back away from him, they'll do an opportunity attack, and so you can hit them when they're backing away from you.
Okay, then no, I'll just stay there.
Same thing that you guys can do against other people.
Okay.
Okay, so You do that.
Oh, does my wolf continue to attack right now too?
The wolf acts as a bonus action.
But I told him to attack the guy last time, so shouldn't he continually attack?
I don't know if that is too. Sure, you can
Well,
roll.
you can just yell bonus. You can just yell attack as your bonus action each time, can't you?
She already used a bonus action when she swung with her second.
You already swung with it.
Right, but I already gave him the command to attack, and last time I did that, they just continued to attack until the guy was dead.
That is true.
That is true, and we might have to amend that based upon the strength of things. But I'll let it keep going, so he can still attack, because you gave him command to attack that one character. So he'll keep attacking that one guy. Okay.
Okay, so I roll a d20 to see if he hits him, right?
Yep, and then you add +4.
+4 to it?
Yep.
Ooh, natural 20, 24.
Nice, he hits. So now you roll 2d4s +2.
2d4s. So a d4 twice?
Yeah, you do 2d4. You roll 2 4-sided dice.
I roll them twice and then I add 2?
You roll 2 different 4-sided dice.
Right. I
Okay.
roll one once and then I roll it another time and then I add 2?
Yes.
Okay, that seems weird. Wait, clear. I don't think I did that right.
So you add both the 2 dice together plus the 2, right?
Yes.
Right. Eight.
8 total. Well, good.
Yeah.
And then I need to do a. Oh, they have Bane on them. This will come in place. So if you also read the attack, do you have your wolf attack sheet in front of you?
What about it?
So if he hits, it also does a DC strength throw to see if it gets knocked down prone.
Okay, 1 second.
No, I do that. He's down. So this wolf comes up, and so Kai kind of slides in and stabs the bugbear and distracts him as her wolf comes up from the other side and bites him and pins him down to the ground. So bugbear 3 is now laying on the ground.
Okay.
So he's.
Does that mean that he's at disadvantage for being hit?
So with Tro, I mean, you guys have
I didn't hear any of that. What was that, Ryan?
So when someone is prone, people who do melee attacks against the prone character has advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so that means Zid, you move.
Okay, I'm going after the prone bugbear with both my short swords. First roll on the first short sword is an 11 with advantage. The second one is a 10.
So yes.
Okay, second short sword. First roll is a 7. Second one is a natural 20 with a 25.
You hear what that means? 2d6.
So let's see. I got 11 with the crit. So I got a 6 and a 5.
Okay. Wait.
And he's also now ensnared by the vines.
The wolf did 8 damage.
Sorry, I can't understand what.
The wolf. Rachelle, the wolf did 8 damage.
Yes, it took 8 damage.
Okay, and Mark, does it take damage from the vines right now, or just on its turn?
On its turn, it needs to do a strength save of 11 plus, and if it doesn't, it takes 1d6 of damage.
Okay. Nice. So, that takes us back up to Ender. No, sorry, Tinks.
So number 3 is still not dead,
Number 3 is not dead yet.
and it took 11 from Mark and 8 from the wall.
Yeah, it's taken 5, and then took 8, and then took 6. I mean 11.
It's not dead, but it's laying on the ground, covered in vines, and it can't move.
That's at least 24 hit points.
It is.
So what's the problem?
Rachelle's just surprised that he's not dead yet. She wants him to be dead sooner. But they're hardy. I mean, it's a humanoid with a bare face and massive arms and biceps.
Probably wouldn't do any good to talk to it at this point, right?
You can try.
I don't know what to say. No, you shouldn't. If we're trying to kill him, we should just kill him. Okay, I'll take out my crossbow. I don't want to shoot things.
You can do the mage hand or the illusion.
But that's not helpful.
You can come up with an illusion that might do something.
I don't think that way.
Okay.
You could make multiple copies of us so they don't know who to attack.
What? That's insane. Do I have that power?
Well, read your minor illusion.
Oh, so many things.
I can't give you the answer.
That's
the
why
DM.
you're here.
No, I can't give you the answer because you have to. I can give you information wise, but I can't tell you to use your minor illusion this way. Use the mage hand this way.
It's midnight.
Okay, you create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration, which is 1 minute. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it. You create sound. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprint, or small chest, it must be no larger than 5 foot cube. The image can't create sound, light, or smell, or any other sensory effect. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it.
I'm just gonna shoot it.
I mean, you can do the minor illusion to make a copy of yourself.
No, I'm going to shoot it
Okay.
with my crossbow.
Okay, you have you roll twice and take the lower one.
18 plus 4 is 22.
Did you roll twice?
No,
Okay, roll it another time.
10.
Plus.
6 plus 4.
Oh, okay. So you missed on your attack.
No, I got a 22.
You're using the crossbow at a melee range, so you have disadvantage.
What are you talking about? What is a melee range? I'm not happy.
But hold on, is Beth attacking number 1 or number 3? Because wouldn't she have an advantage on number 3?
Only number 3 is still alive. I thought the other ones were dead.
No, number 1. 1 is right next to her. 3 is across the room, and 2 is by Ender.
Right. So if she turns around and shoots number 3, she wouldn't get the disadvantage, right?
We're talking about 3. That's what we've been talking about.
Okay,
the whole time.
she would have disadvantage on 3 because it's prone. When a creature is prone, only a melee attack is advantage.
Okay.
A
But I
range
have
attack
a 22. How could a 22 not hit it?
with disadvantage, you take both. Now you could shoot number 2 maybe because he's further enough away from you.
Number 2's already dead.
Number 2 is not dead. No one's
Oh
dead
my gosh,
yet.
I can't handle this. Why isn't anything dead? I'm not doing okay right now.
So let's attack number 2, and then you can take your first roll, which was 20 something to hit him.
The reason I shot it was because I thought we was going to end this and I could go to bed. I
Close.
thought the other ones were already dead.
Not yet.
Why are they dead?
Number 1 hasn't been hit yet. Number 2 has been hit by Ender a few times, and number 3 has been hit quite a few times too. So why don't you hit
I
number
don't
2?
think I should play.
That's perfectly fine. We love you.
Love you, Beth.
Bye, guys.
Sleep well.
So Beth will use.
Should we shoot number 2 for us?
Now she's actually going to use her mage hand and grab one of the oil lamps off of the wall and pour it onto the creature number 1 right next to him.
Okay.
So she will do a roll to see how well she can do. And she misses, the oil thing misses, and it was a bad miss. The thing misses and kind of catches the bed on fire. So now this bed right here is on fire and smoldering.
Cool.
Goblin's done number 1's turn. He will attack.
Is the goblin still passed out?
Yeah, the goblin passed out.
Okay.
We need that goblin alive.
Number 1 comes and swings at Tinks again and misses, still confused with his ringing of the ears. Number 2 will swing at Ender with a hit.
Got over a 17 again?
Yeah, it rolled a plus 4. So it does 7 damage to you.
How much damage?
3.
Done.
He smiles back. You're and it kind of goes off of your arm. Number 3 is going to attack.
Number 3 is tied down by vines and can't do anything until he gets out.
Thank you. He's restrained and prone. Condition. So let's go with restrained.
And he needs to do a damage thing, doesn't he?
Restrained.
Yes. If he fails the strength check of 11 plus with disadvantage because he's baned, he takes 1d6 of damage.
And is still restrained, right? Or is that how he gets restrained?
No, he's still restrained.
Let me read what that
The ensnaring strike.
Yeah.
It says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. A large or larger creature has advantage on this saving throw. If the target succeeds on the save, the vine shrivels away. While restrained by this spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature restrained by the vines, or one that can touch the creature, can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target is freed.
Okay, so I need to roll to see if he got hit by anything.
Roll to see if he got hit by what?
To see if he got hit by the
Sorry, say that again.
So if you want to mute yourself. So when you hit, I have to roll a saving throw to see if the vines restrain him.
I thought you already did that and he failed.
I don't remember. So yeah, okay, he did that. So this time he takes how much damage? 1d6?
Yes, if he failed, I think 1d6 at the start of his turn, and then he can do a strength check to see if he gets out, right?
Yep. So he's laying on the ground. His thorns constrict against him and pierce him for 4 damage. This is number 3. And he is upset seeing this wolf and this blue girl and this other elf, and he's like, "Ugh," he just like jumps up and bursts out of these vines with like superhuman strength, like, "Ah!" in his last ditch effort to survive. And he's going to do half his movement to stand up, and then he will attack Zin, who just caused these vines. So he is unrestrained and non-prone anymore. He got a 21 to hit. And he will do...
Kai, I need good berries.
What's your health at?
Mark, he does 8 damage to you.
I'm dead, Kai.
Can I throw him good berries and him eat it, or is he already passed out?
So he's knocked down. So he's unconscious.
He's unconscious? Okay.
So on his turn, he has to make a saving throw to see if he gets closer to death or gets closer to life.
Okay.
If you use your berry, it will count. It will bring him back.
Okay.
So it's number 3 is done. So enter your move.
All right. I grin wider and reach back with all my strength and swing with a 23 to my hit.
Nice. How much damage?
So I obviously then do 7 damage.
So you swing with his big arch. As it's coming down, he sees it. He tries to step out, and you get him down. Wait, why isn't that? 1 second.
And then if I don't kill him,
Okay.
my bonus action. Let me know if I kill him or not.
So he gets shrugged out. He's looking hurt. He's looking injured. Like he could be 1 hit away, but he's still standing.
All right. So my bonus action is I yell out. Remember at the beginning of the fight when I told you all the focus fire on one person? That's because if you can kill one person, they stop doing damage, and each turn there's less damage done. So why are we all attacking separate people like I didn't say at the very beginning of the fight? I said that all in the 10-second bonus section.
Okay. You guys hear this like grumbling from Ender saying, "Attacking this person."
No, I'm saying like focus fire, people.
There you go, focus fire. Ender's done, so it's Kai's move. You guys looking pretty weak too.
I know. It's a
With
problem. But my wolf will still attack him.
Yes.
How bad is this fire getting?
It's right now. It's not bad. It's kind of just on the. It's on the bedroll, so it's oil, so it's kind of fallen. The bed has soaked up the oil, so it's not like sprayed onto the floor at all, but it is definitely burning onto the cloth.
But it's an oil fire, so water's not going to help.
Water would not help. But
Right.
Okay.
And I don't know if the middle of a battle to the death is a good time to be worrying about firefighting.
I was just curious. Okay. Let's see. So moving is not considered an action. So if I go in and I attack number 3, can I still move and feed Zin berries?
You can't feed. So you, Zin, and the wolf are all on top of number 3.
Right.
I haven't moved it.
So you don't have to move.
So
I don't have to move.
you guys
But
are kind of
feeding him a berry will cost an action, right?
Yes, that will cause an action.
Okay.
So currently he's passed out. To give him a good berry would cause an action, which would give him 1 health point.
Okay, but I can feed him multiple berries, can I?
You know, you can, if you read the spell, you can only feed 1 berry per action.
Ah, that's silly. Okay.
So you could feed him that if you want, or you could attack the guy. So Mark has, the way it works is when you pass out, you have 3 chances. You have to do the best of 3, whichever one comes first. So you roll to see if you get a success or fail, and you keep doing that until you have either 3 successes or 3 fails.
So Rachelle doesn't have to use her berries for another 2 turns.
Yes,
Okay.
technically, yeah. So you don't know he could completely die and be out of the game in 3 rounds.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So I am going to attack number 3 with my short swords. The first one's a 23.
Okay, that hits.
And the damage is 5.
5, nice, okay.
He dead?
He's not dead yet. He's looking weak, but he's barely there.
Okay, then my second one is a 20, a dirty 20,
That hits.
with 5 damage.
Okay, you finish him off.
Thank you.
In your frustration, why isn't this person down yet? You whack.
That's what you get for dealing with the true black spiders minions.
How dare you attack my wolf that way?
So that guy's dead. Anything else you're doing?
I don't have any more points, right? I can't do anything else?
You have movement because you already did your bonus action and your action. So there's movement and reaction, but I don't think you have anything for reaction.
Okay.
So it would be movement if you want to move somewhere.
But I'm close enough to the 2 other goblins that I could reach them with my short sword, couldn't I?
No.
I'm close enough to Ender's goblin?
No.
Okay, so I move closer to Ender's goblin.
So are you walking towards Ender's Goblin?
Yes. So I finish him off, and then I look up and I move towards Ender's goblin.
Okay.
Just out of how much is his reach? Can I go like without his reach, but I'm within reach?
So you generally melee range is 5 feet. So you could like go 10 feet off to him and just kind of stare at him. Yeah.
Well, 6 feet off, or
6 feet off, and he could still get you.
okay. But next turn, I could run up to him and kill him, even when I stay where I am at.
Yes.
Okay, so then let's just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah. Zin. Roll a d20.
So that was like 30.
I got a 2.
Okay, that's a failure. Now it is back on top. It's Tink's turn. Tink sees her friend goes down, and she will.
You know what she would do.
She's done Bane. She would. She would run away from. I don't think she has a disengage action or anything. So she would run away, which causes the bugbear to swipe at her. He misses, so she darts away. The bugbear still kind of pain in his ears, wipes and completely misses her. She's come out unscathed and runs up to Zin and touches him and says, "You okay?" and casts Cure Wounds. And
How many hit points?
hit 10 hit points back, Mark.
I'm okay now, thanks to you, Tinks.
I'm glad you're okay. And he goes, Goblin still passed out. Bugbear 1's turn. He sees this, and Bugbear 1 comes up and goes to attack Tinks again because he's missed every single throw. And he misses again. Comes like, oh, why don't you stay still? Yelling in Goblin and trying to attack Tinks and completely misses. Bugbear 2 is going to whack on Ender. With a 14, so he misses. Ender, he's looking a little weak, and he just swings at him, but Ender, you catch it on your brand new shield. You're like, yeah, glad you have a shield back. And it's your turn, Ender.
I scream, die! And I get a 12.
You're so amped up, you want to hit him, and you put all your effort into screaming that you forget to swing, and you're like, ah!
Then I just mutter and I focus by a freaking stupid elf.
So Ender's done. Kai, your move.
I run up to Bugbear number 2 that Ender's at, and I go,
Okay.
I'll put him for you, Ender.
1 second. The bugbear does a swing at you as you run away from him.
Wait, what do you mean run away from him? I'm not here.
Number 1 ran down to attack you guys.
Oh, okay.
The Tinks ran away from him to you guys. He came down, and you ran away. So he swipe at you, and he misses. You're a little too quick and dodge past him. And now, what do you want to do?
Now I'm going to do my short sword. Ooh, natural 20, 24.
Nice. So do your roll twice for your damage.
I think it did it automatically. I got an 8. 8 damage.
8 damage. What does it show you rolled?
It says a 2 plus a 4 plus a 2. Because I normally get 1d6, but then it rolled 2 d6s, and it gave me my +2.
Oh, cool. I didn't
So
know
I
that.
got
How much damage?
8.
8 damage. Okay, boom. He is hanging on there.
Okay, and that was my 1 short sword. Now I have my bonus attack with my 2nd short sword.
Okay. Yep. So swing.
I got 23,
Hit.
and I did 3 die of damage.
That was just enough to finish him off.
Yeah, and I'm like, there you go, Ender. Focus fire.
That's right.
I'm 2. I've gotten 2 of them now. How many have you gotten?
Zin, it's your move now.
Since the other 2 are dead, I'll swing both my short swords at Bugbear 1 that's now above me.
So you're prone because you passed out. Are you stand up?
I'm assuming I'm at a disadvantage if I swing from down there.
Yes, you are.
Do I cause an opportunity attack if I stand up?
No.
Okay.
You can hold the person and not the opportunity attack, but you have to once you leave combat. So you can circle them, you just can't.
I will stand up and attack with my short swords.
Okay.
First hit is a 12.
Miss.
Okay, and offhand to hit is a 14.
You missed with that one.
Gosh, damn
You
it.
still knocked out, but he's blocking you with his shield. And back up to Tinks. So let me pull up her info. Tinks, not liking this, is going to she's going to cast Minor Illusion and make a duplicate of herself, but as she moves, so she's gonna like move back and forth and then like make minor illusion. So now it looks like there's two of her just standing there, and then she, with her bonus act before that, with the bonus action, she's going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Zin, which for the next 10 minutes you get an inspiration die. So you have 1d6 that you can.
I already had inspiration from something.
You can add it. Yeah, but now you have two. So you can do. You add a 1d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that you do.
Do I have to say before I roll if I'm going to add the inspiration dice?
This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay.
So you have 10 of that. And that is her turn, which means it goes Goblin is still passed out. Bugbear 1 is standing there, seeing his friends gone, seeing these two Tinks. He still wants to hit Tinks. He's going to see if he can hit her. And let's roll a. So he's confused. He squirts and he actually goes for the image, and his Morningstar just passes straight through. And he looks over at the wheel Tinks and growls. Ender, your move.
All right, what's the number of the one? Number one is still alive?
One is still alive, and he is currently down on the south side.
I rush to the south side with my battle axe and do an uppercut with the battle axe, swinging at him so fast that I obviously destroy him with a 24, smacking him right in the chest and doing 9, 10, 11. Doing 11 damage.
Ice Ender scores the first hit on this guy. And Kai's move.
Am I still at a disadvantage for my longbow?
You are
Over there by the bed.
over there by the bed. Yeah, I mean, there's 3 people. There's 4 people surrounding him, and you're still back. Maybe if you like go to the opposite corner, like on the back side of him.
That's fine. I'll just attack him with my short sword.
So if you walk over here, because you're not next to anyone, if you walk over here to this corner, you could probably attack him without advantage.
No, that's fine. I'll run up to him with my short sword.
Okay, all 4 of you guys are surrounding him, at plus a 5th Tinks.
My first one's 13.
Was what?
13.
Miss.
Okay. My next is 18.
You hit with that one.
Okay. 2.
You land the second hit, but you don't quite finish him off. Okay, Zin's move.
So with my inspiration dice, I have 1 die or 2 die of inspiration?
You have. Well, you can only use 1 at a time. You can't stack them. So you have one. You have a bardic inspiration from Beth, and then I gave you a fun one for going to get in your cord. So you can't use that one right now, but you can use Beth's.
Okay. I am going to attack Bugbear 1 with my short swords. My first short sword to hit is a 9. I'm not going to add that. The second one is a 23 to hit. And then for damage, I'm going to add the Bardic Inspiration die to this. I got a 5.
I don't think you can't add it to.
I can't add it to damage?
No, the Bardic Inspiration for required to do it helps
Okay. Well, I get him with a 5.
Hit him with 5, okay. Nice. Okay, it goes back to the top with Tinks. She will she will use her mage hand, and she will try to snuff out some of the. She'll take her mage hand and take the blankets and try to push them down to smother the flames that are and smoke that's building up in the far corner. And that is her turn. Goblin's Bugbear has just been surrounded by the 4 of you guys. He's seen the 3, and he is scared, and so he takes off running towards the door.
Ooh, but if he takes off, do we
Opportunity attack!
Yes, all 4 of you guys can do an opportunity attack if you want.
Yes.
Okay, and we just do it with our
Slice and dice.
I got a natural 20. What does that mean?
So you roll just like a normal attack. So you just do this like a normal attack. So natural 20 means that you do double damage. So click on your damage button, and I'm curious to see if it automatically does it twice.
It did it twice for me.
Yeah, I did 7 plus 6 plus 3, so it's 16. Plus I get my 2, 16, 17, 18. So I did 18 damage.
Okay, how much? 18?
18 damage.
I've got a 24 to hit with 9 damage. I think he's gone.
Ender does this massive hit, and it pushes him further, but he's just like barely, like he's like limping by a tad bit. Kaya, your move. Wait, Kaya can do it first because it's the
Okay,
order.
I did 14 for my first one and 20 for my second one.
You can't do 2 hits. You can only do 1, so it's just the 14.
Oh, but I don't have my 2 attacks with my short sword?
Because it's not a bonus action. It's just a normal attack, so you can only use 1 attack.
Okay, so my 14.
So, as you swing, Ender's axe comes in and knocks him out just past your thrust, and Zin, your move.
I do an opportunity attack. I get a 24 to hit, and I do 9 damage.
Yeah, you
Woo woo!
Took long enough.
I know, right?
Now did Tinks officially
I can't understand.
Mark me? Did Tinks get the fire out?
Yes, Tinks was able to snuff out the fire with her mage hand.
Perfect.
It's a little smoky in the room. It's not dangerous. There's definitely some smoke and stuff, but the 3 bugbears have been finished. There is a passed out goblin on the floor.
What's everyone's hit points at?
Say that again.
What's everyone's hit points at?
I have not been hit. Says
Me neither.
I'm at 13 out of 25.
And Zin?
I'm at 10 out of 18. Yeah.
Okay. I have these 10 berries that could give hit points. My wolf's only at 2. So I could give them all to him, or I could split them up between the three of you. No input?
I wouldn't mind one or two of those berries, but I do think that we should distribute them.
I don't know if Tinks can heal us up or if Ender still has a health potion.
I do have a health potion, but berries would be perfect timing.
Okay.
You have to use. I mean, we don't have to use the health potion, but you have to use the berries. They disappear.
Okay. So I'll give 3 berries to Ender, 3 berries to Zin, and 4 to my wolf.
And is that just 3 health points?
Yeah. I think we should wake the goblin up, see if we can get him to tell us some intel on the place. Act friendly to him and say that we saved them and see what kind of intel he has. It's cool with that?
Yeah, you're the one.
I think for next week's adventure, that's a great place to start.
Why don't we start talking now and stop? And then
some of us. That's information the rest of the players might need.
Okay. All right. We can stop here. Good battle, guys.
Well done. We leave the party in a smoky-filled room with 3 dead bugbears and a passed-out goblin.
We have meat for the spider.
Well, number 3 is already have been started to be eaten by the wolf.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You never gave him another thing to do, so after you told him to attack, number 3, he just kept attacking once he was dead and just kept eating him.
That's fine, because he was down on health points. He needed a rest.
Which, yeah.
Which what?
But remember, there's still like other people outside and stuff, so we're being quiet. So I had to kill that other guy. He's trying to run through the closed door, and we were going to murder him.
Yep. So
Cool. Well done. That was fun. Thanks for playing. Any other questions you have or things you want to know about?
In the end, how many health points did they each have? Because they were beefy.
One of them had like 34.
You'll just have to try to do the math.
Listen to the